So you're going to do a crash course with me as I study for ExoPlanets. I'm going to be showing you how to put stuff together. So I got 12 minutes on the clock. It may take me longer than 12 minutes, but just going to show you my process and what I come up with. It's too many mosquitoes outside. It's my study bag. So I keep all my pens and my note cards, my notebooks in there. So I need a pen. Okay, I was in here earlier, then I left. So mine will be I want my marker. It was in my book, but I took it out. I want my marker. I was gonna break down an article in astrobiology, but if it's children, even young adults, I don't know. I don't know if I don't know if what they doing should be being done towards people on Earth. So I said, let me, maybe I was trying to look it up on my phone because I had took some screenshots and stuff, and I was like, maybe this is not what you want to break down. Because I'm an animal science major, so you have animals, which has a lot to do with agriculture in the land. Then you have humans, and then you have, extraterrestrials. So coming from an animal standpoint, I don't think that was the right thing to do. To talk about what they do. Because if you're an animal science major, it's easy to learn about other topics and work in other fields, but I think it would be harder for someone who is doing human biology, human sciences to come into our world. I think we're extremely empathetic people, but y'all making you making humans extraterrestrial, so if you come down another layer, it's like, well, that. And if you come down another layer, that's my grandfather's layer, the land, not the animals. My grandfather layer, then it's like, okay, so I'm gonna just go through ExoPlanet. So I got my phone. It's 8:34, so I got what? I can't see that, but I'm gonna just do a little bit. Maybe I can make it short. I'm sorry. Okay. So I know nothing about the topic, so it's ExoPlanets. I know nothing about the topic. Maybe I should, man. I wish I could put this up high and have you looking down at me while I study. Hold on, let me see if I can do that. So you can see how I do it. So if I put this, let's see if I put it up here. Uh-oh. So you can see what I'm doing. So I just put ExoPlanet. So it's 8:35 p.m. Sunday, August 23rd, 26. So ExoPlanets. So let me get my So I do it like, it can be time consuming, but we're just gonna try something right quick. I'm trying to be a, let me see if I can find something else. Okay, all these are written on. Uh-oh, hello, plain one. Uh-oh, we got some plain ones. So right now, I'm trying to learn to be a substitute teacher, so all these are written on. So I just mixed it up. Okay, so ExoPlanets. You see? Okay. So, okay. So I'm reading this. This was not the page it was just on. It says an exoplanet or extra solar planet is a, can you see? No, planet outside the solar system. I wish I could see my face reading it. Like, this is kind of interesting. So it says, assuming, dang, this says, assuming there are 200 billion stars in the Milky Way, it can be hypothesized that there are 11 billion potentially habitable Earth-sized planets in the Milky Ways, rising to 40 billion if planets orbiting the numerous red dwarfs are included. What is this? That is so cool. That's called a red dwarf. It is the least, okay, so red dwarf. I will write I will write the definition here, and then I will take a note card, put red dwarf on it, and then on the back, I'll write down its definition. So it's the least massive, smallest, least luminous and coolest. I don't know if they mean like cool like it's cool or cool like it's cool. Coolest kind of star on the main sequence. So star was highlighted and main sequence was highlighted. So I highlight star and main sequence. So I will make another, like I will make a note here in my notebook about star. And then I just star. Okay, so a cool fact is this is something I can remember. So if I can remember it, I put it in my notebook. If it's something that I can't remember, I put it on here. So star, I make a card for star. And then something cool that it says on here is like the nearest star to Earth is the sun, which, okay. But on the card, I would write a luminous spheroid of plasma held together by self-gravity.